Hello and welcome to Sweet Pea Tales. This is your friend Radhika, and today I have a lovely story for you. It's about an elephant who dreams of being a photographer. Well, then he decided to at least try his dream. Let's enjoy the story together and find out whether he was successful or not. There was once an elephant who wanted to be a photographer. How his friends would laugh when they heard him talk about it. "How silly," said some. "There aren't any cameras for elephants." "What a waste of time," others would say. "There's nothing to photograph here anyway." But the elephant kept following his dream, and piece by piece he managed to cobble together some old bits of junk and some spare parts and ended up with a camera of sorts. With this camera, the elephant had to design practically everything himself, from a button he pressed with the end of his trunk, to a lens made to fit an elephant's eye, to a load of wrought iron used to make a frame so that the elephant could attach the camera to his head. When it was all finished, he could finally get to taking his first photos. However, the elephant camera was so enormous and strange looking that it seemed like some huge, ridiculous mask. So many people laughed as he went by that the elephant began to think of abandoning his dream. Even worse, it was beginning to look like those who had said there was nothing to photograph, there had been right. But things worked out differently. The sight of the elephant walking about with the camera on his head was so funny that no one could help but laugh when they saw him. And using a great deal of good humor, the elephant managed to take some really amusing, incredible pictures of all the animals. In his photos, they always looked joyful, even the moody rhino. So, the elephant managed to become the official savannah photographer, and animals would come from every direction to have some nice photos taken for their passport to the zoo. Well, my dear sweet peas, do you realize that sometimes we give up a good idea even without having tried it? Has this happened to you? No? Because it's definitely happened with me. So the elephant in the story taught us that to learn not to give up without trying is not a wise decision. He went ahead and thought of trying to be a photographer despite all the animals convincing him that that profession was not for him. But what happened? Not only did he fulfill his dream, but he brought so much of joy to his animal friends, right? So I think that you should now think of a big or maybe a teeny tiny dream or an idea that you have been wanting to fulfill for a long time. At least give it a try like our dear elephant. That's all for now. Do take very good care of yourself. Till we meet again. Bye bye.